You ever have one of those nights where your thoughts just won't let you sleep, when everything feels heavy and you're searching for a way out of all that noise? That's exactly where Psalm 77 begins, and honestly, it hits home for me. Picture this: a lone figure, wide awake in the middle of the night, heart pounding, mind racing. They're calling out, not sure if anyone's listening. That's how the psalmist, think of him as the storyteller here, starts his journey. He says, "I cried out to God for help. I cried out to God to hear me." Powerful, right? There's something raw about being honest with your struggles. The psalmist admits, "I refuse to be comforted." He remembers days when things were better, and honestly, that makes the darkness feel even heavier. I think we all know that feeling, nostalgia mixed with pain. But here's what's cool: instead of giving up, the psalmist starts to shift. He asks the big questions. Will the Lord reject me forever? Has his unfailing love vanished? It's real doubt, real wrestling. But then, almost without warning, something changes. He decides to remember. Not just any memories, but stories of hope. He thinks back to those times when things seemed impossible, but then, out of nowhere, help arrived. He remembers miracles, moments when the waters parted and a path showed up in the middle of chaos. For the psalmist, that's the story of God leading his people through the sea. Impossible turned possible. I love how the psalm doesn't wrap everything up with a neat little bow. Instead, it shows what it's like to find hope right in the middle of the struggle. It's not about ignoring pain or pretending everything's fine. It's about holding on to those flickers of light when things look dark. So what does this mean for you and me? Maybe you're not facing a literal storm, but if you've ever felt lost, this ancient poem is an invitation to remember your own moments of rescue. Even when the path ahead looks invisible, sometimes just trusting that there is a path can bring peace. Animated or not, Psalm 77 is about finding strength to keep moving, even when you can't see the way. So tonight, if you find yourself wrestling with questions, maybe take a moment to remember your own stories of hope. You might discover peace waiting for you just on the other side of the storm. Thanks for joining me on this journey. If this hit home, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more animated reflections like this. Until next time, keep seeking, keep remembering, and keep finding peace in the story.